Hey guys, welcome back. Not doing any fishing today. Had to be an adult and cut the grass, all other fun stuff. And then it rained too, so that didn't help. Water right now at Percy Priest is currently up, and so makes the fishing a little bit more interesting. Just kind of changes things up. I don't know, but we are still catching fish. With tonight's video, I just kind of wanted to recap and show you the different lures that we've been catching fish on for the past couple of weeks. My go-to lure to search is the Kitech swim bait. It's a small 3-inch swim bait on a 1/8 ounce jig head by Z-Man. And my go-to before was a Kitech swim bait, that 3-inch, but again, with that Kitech, it doesn't hold up well. And so I really like the material that the Z-Man swim bait is made out of. I can catch multiple fish on that one little lure that I have, and it just stays in place and just does a great job holding up. So what I would do is I would search for the fish using that swim bait and might get lucky and catch a wide variety of fish. And then when I got bored chugging that thing out and reeling back in, I would switch to a shaky head, and I would throw that guy out, let it fall to the bottom and slowly drag it and shake it every once in a while. And the go-to hook on that one is the 3/8 ounce owner hook. And so that's a little bit heavier jig head than I think most people use. I tried to go to a little bit lighter hook, and I tried a 1/16 ounce and a 1/8 ounce jig head that I bought from Amazon, and that thing was terrible. I'm not even gonna show y'all what that looks like, but the hook on that wasn't very sharp, and the few fish that I caught on it, it seemed like it always shook the bait out. And I tried to get a good hook set, and I thought I did, and it just never penetrated the worm, and I just don't have any confidence in that hook right now. And so I put it in my junk tackle box. But right now I'm feeling super confident in that owner's shaky head that's got the screw lock, using a zoom, trick worm, and a green pumpkin. I keep it simple. I just literally have one bag of that zoom green pumpkin trick worm. I think it's a trick worm, or it might be a shaky head worm. Let me see if I actually find, oh, here it is right here. It is a shaky head green pumpkin by Zoom. And I've been catching a bunch of fish on them. And then when I wanted to try to catch a bigger fish, I would go to the Fish the Moment jig, football jig by Jerkbait. And I believe this is also 3/8 ounce. And so it's pretty heavy. As for the trailer, I would use this VersaCrawl. It's also made by Jerkbait. And what's really neat about this jig trailer is that it's very versatile. You can tear this appendage off, then you can just have these two trailers going, or you can tear this off and you can have 4 appendages going. There you go. And so it's made to be versatile, and you can kind of customize this lure any way you want to. And there's multiple ways that you can customize. And so what I've been doing is I've been pulling out these two right here, and you can see that those easily come out and it cleans up, and it gives those little legs to be able to kick out a little bit more. Now that the water's warmed up, I think things in the water are moving faster, and so I will leave the jig trailer like this. Now, when it was colder, I would leave the appendages a little bit closer together, and it had less flap. You can also easily pull out these little legs right here, but I won't do that because I actually want to use this jig trailer like this at the moment. And so I currently have this color and this color, which is, this one's a little bit smaller. This is what I put on my smaller finesse jigs, which I don't fish a whole lot. I've been using those bigger jig trailers along with the bigger Fish the Moment offshore jig. So those are my 3 go-to lures when I'm out fishing Percy Priest, and that's what's been producing fish for me for the past 4 to 6 weeks. Now my brother, I let him kind of cover the middle of the water column, and he fishes a lot of jerkbaits. And this is the jerkbait that he's been using and have been catching fish. I believe this one is a Re-Range 110. It's got a little weight and that goes back and forth. You can kind of see it rattle a little bit. The other jerkbait that he uses, or his main go-to jerkbait, is a Rapala in this Halloween color. He has also upgraded the hooks on his jerkbait. to the G Finesse in a size 5. And so I'll link that in the description. But those are the 4 go-to lures that we've been catching fish on. Again, water temperature over the past couple weeks have been anywhere from 60 degrees to 66 degrees when I look down at the graph, and that's what's producing right now for us at least. Hopefully you found this video entertaining and helpful. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm at 189 subscribers. It'd be nice to get to 200 by the end of the month. No particular reason why I want to hit 200. It just seems like I'm only 11 subscribers away to get to that 200 mark, and so it'd be cool to kind of see that. Also be a little bit more motivating and for me to produce more of these videos in the summertime, hoping to show you some different parts of the lake. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. That's all I got for now. I'll talk to you later.